Ed Crack, are you there?
Shadow, you need to mute me.
Right. Okay, I think the feedback's done. Annie?
I muted.
Yeah, but
This might be better if we're in different rooms.
it's not letting me at your settings. Okay, that's muted.
Okay. Shadow, you can get in just when he needs you.
Okay.
That would probably be ideal. But you have to wait until I get out.
Okay. Do you know if there's a limit to the number of fireworks you can show at once? I'm.
Oh, that's the problem. We have a broadcasting from a room.
Yep. Welcome.
This messes with his hearing when we have this speaker open to the whole room. That's why I always use headset when I'm talking with him. Okay, why don't you get out and I'll hand you my headset. Very well.
We'll be starting any moment, so take a seat and we'll get things going. And there we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And here we are on the last day, I believe, of season 1 of Creepers and Cream. And we are here to show off as many builds as we can in 2 hours. Let's see if we can achieve that. Now, I need to ask if entry to spawn is permitted at the minute. Annie, yes or no?
What?
Can we enter spawn?
I think so.
Okay.
Headcrack can go to spawn now, right?
Ah, I got a nod from Taz. That'll do. Right. Let's
Okay. Hold on. I'll watch you.
let's go where everything started, shall we? Right. This is spawn. not much to look at, is it? Not as a map, anyway. Let's go and have a proper look. Oop. Oh, lag. Here we go. Right, when we started this world, we spawned in here, right on these blocks. We decided, right, how are we going to make things safe? So we went out and at a point, where's my axe? Let's do it this way. Yes, I'm going to leave a floating tree. Because we... Oh, that's the wrong one. I should have made that into a button. Oh, you've made a hole in the wall. Oh, who's done jump boost? I hate it. Okay. Right. Because we didn't want any griefing by random people that decided, yeah, let's try this IP and try and enter this this game. We had people spawn in here in adventure mode, so they couldn't interact with anything unless we wanted them to. So we created this, and basically it was safe. The only thing that anybody could really steal was some buttons. Not that they'd want to. Effectively, that's what it did. You put a button down, it pops off, and the doors open, and they stay open. Yeah. Until you land on them, and then they close. So that made it nice and safe. Didn't need to worry about griefing, at least not in the beginning. And it made it a nice, pleasant server to live in. So, when I first came to this server, we did not have this little bridge. Oh, now I want jump boost. No, I don't. Okay. And we had this inn, this Traveller's Inn. Riverbend Inn, it's called. And in here were some basic rooms so people could store some stuff while they got themselves sorted. Yep, that got me. DS9, you sod. In fact, this is DS9 here, shooting our receptionist. Yep, there's a story behind that. He's the best one to tell it, but my understanding is he entered, saw this, and got scared and shot him. That's why the arrow's there. So yeah, that was immortalized. Yeah. So yeah, that was immortalized. It just had to be done. So yeah, simple rooms were made just so people could, when they come in, they actually had somewhere to store stuff. I was trying to shoot the spider behind him. Okay, that's why he's got the spider face. Okay, we'll go with that. So that's how we started, with a little inn, just so we had somewhere to live. That's how I found the server when I joined. So we then started building things. I started with an iron farm. Well, why not? It's what everybody needs. So this facade was not here when we started. We just had just the iron, 3 pads all merging into one location. And there's our first visitor of the day. Yep, thank you. Join in. Yes, Absinthe did a lot of the facade. So, yep. Well, down into the depths we go. So yeah, this was I did the first spawning pad, and DS9, while I was offline, decided, yeah, we'll make it bigger. And seeing as I'd already marked out the other... Yes, I did DS. Yeah, seeing as I'd already marked out where the other two pads went, he finished them off for me while I was offline. But it flows in nicely. We've got a lot of it already. Of course, being in the spawn chunks as we are, it just keeps flowing. And there is a disposal system for when we overflow. We've got poppies that come in, and they get turned into bone meal as well. So every drop is not wasted. So we'll keep up with that. Just has to be done. And iron blocks galore. So yeah, we definitely have got this iron farm working nicely. And some extra chests just for overflow. And we got Frosty here. Frosty the little snowman. To make snowballs and thing. And we got Annie's ice cream scoop. It stayed there all season. Oh. You still managed to build it wrong twice. Okay. Yeah, it happens, mate. It happens. Don't worry. We all do it from time to time. So, yeah, the ice cream scoop. That's probably the first time it's been taken down in quite some time. Let's put it back. Don't want to lose it. So, yeah, that's another useful thing in spawn. Just so we can get lots and lots of snow. And then we had Christmas. And yes, good point, you did. We did. I remember that. And then we had Christmas and put up a snow globe. And in here were presents. And as you can see, there's still a few left under the tree, so to speak, for a couple of people who just a little bit slow to attend. But nice tree with hidden armor stands holding the blocks. And yes, it was snowing in here. So yeah, there was a command making it snow in here, which was all lovely as well. So let's make our move along. We've got yeah, early on the spawn portal was outside for quite some time, and eventually put it into a house on its own. And I believe we were going to have a nice map of the area. We got the initial one done, but I don't think we managed to do much more than your simple exploration. But yeah, it's here. Spawn map is in the middle of the floor. And in fact, this... Yeah, here we go. Right. This is going to be really useful. The first iron farm, the one that my cursor's pointing at the minute, we had to get villagers for it. And just along here, you can see a straight blue line going along from this point here all along to there. Now, out on this wool square there is where the village was. So we had to transport them in a boat down that little rapid and into here. It was a long old trek. I think that was DS9 and myself took those guys. But yeah, that was a good old trek as well. Yes, probably while I was offline, when DS9 was finishing them off. I can't remember, it's too long ago, but I do remember that channel. So, yep, that's Spawn. Now comes a little bit of fun. Taz, I believe, started a build fairly early on in Swamp, and you all know what appears in swamps, don't you? Witches. So let's nip off to the witch hut. And here we are in the witch's storeroom. That comes shortly, Annie. That comes shortly. So, yep, faces. The witch's storeroom. All the drops from the witch hut appear down here. And there's a bit of a perimeter as well. A nice perimeter. And that's what the rest of the blocks are. Everything was done in survival, yes. So let's go. Curse you, DS9. Ah, I haven't seen this. Yep, this is your extreme wart farm. Nice one. Yeah, it's a little twist on the old wheat farm, which always works well. So, yeah, there's the witch up there, who's just decided to drop down the shaft and die in there somewhere. And that's, we collect all the drops. Nice perimeter. And balloon AFK location, which I have yet to see. And here it is. So that, yeah, this is the AFK balloon up in here. Oh, duck. Yes. That one didn't work. Cody, gotcha. Nice try. Nice try, though. Oh, revenge, yes, DS. I got your cracker, didn't I? You'll try again later, no doubt. So, yep, here we are, up at the AFK the perimeter. Nicely dug out, and nice amount of storage room down below. That's what we like to see. And this is the water channels that took all the items we were digging out and just throwing them into the storeroom. Really simple really simple system, and always works. But while this was going on, there was another big project, wasn't there, Taz? Do you remember that project? Do you remember that? Yes, it was the Guardian Farm, wasn't it? That one was one hell of a task. Didn't get finished until quite recently. But here it is. It's most of it's under here, as you can probably be able to tell. You can hear it. Lots and lots of water. But was it Duflaggy finished this off? Is that right? Yes. Now he made a nice. I think it was him that made the XP version. And just straight drop. AFK drop, yeah. Now, unfortunately for him, all his sorting system below is broken. I checked that out last night, and it's just unfortunate, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Yep, here we go, one Guardian bouncing around. Hi. Ouch. Thorns. Yeah, unfortunately, all these sorting systems are broken. Yes. But we did get a lot of drops. We got a hell of a lot of drops. So, yeah, that's the one big farm that got finished. Originally, weren't we killing them with the conduits? Yes. I remember I had to get. I went hunting for a few of those early on. So yeah, we were killing them with conduits, and I don't think it was that effective. So, yeah, that was that. That's this one. Everyone loves a good sea lantern, so we needed supplies. So let's now head over. Yeah, let's head over to the Nether spawn, which is just down here. Nether spawn. This is where I started earlier. This is iron at the bottom, shows it's the iron farm behind there. So, big old Nether spawn hub with tunnels going in each of the cardinals, and until quite recently there was no roof. There was no roof. Well, it was a netherrack roof, but I think that's certainly made one hell of a difference. I think we put a couple of, yes, it was only a month or so ago. I'd started a project of my own just down in here. Minecart piston bolts. I'd intended to have one to each location, and this one, being it's all purple, is actually the end. Okay. Unfortunately, there we go. Fortunately, some of it isn't working quite as you'd like, but we're not. It's close. There we go. Come on, get over there. There we go. Right. So that is the one for the end, which takes us to the end portal. Oh, lovely. Wait. Who do you think? Oh, there's two of you. Okay. I love you. Thank you. Oh, you're getting rid of my fun. That was my fun. I wanted that. I wanted that fun. Okay, thank you. Did somebody else die, or was it that just me? I know it's me, because it's just helmet. and bits and bobs. Okay. There we go. No, I don't. I do. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump ourselves straight into this portal. See where it takes us. Into a face. I just couldn't. DS9, where are you? I'm about to show off your project, Mr. DS9. And you... Okay. Thank you. So, yes, Mr. DS9. He put effort into this building right here. And my God, is it efficient. Look at them all. XP for days in this site. So much so that all of these, a little while back, were absolutely chocker. Now, they're not now. Somebody's been emptying them. But yeah, absolutely chocker they were. And it's got, as they say, big enough platform for several people to operate at once without hitting anybody else. Yeah. Plenty of XP, plenty of ender pearls. They come in too fast. Especially if you've got looting 3. So you've got to watch out for a farm like this. The ender pearls, there's just too many to handle. And we've got a built-in disposal system as well. Enchanting room, anvils galore, you name it, it's all here. Anything you need just to craft your godlike armor. And there should be... I think it's over the other side. Yeah, one of those. Let's restock my fireworks. So, that is the Ender. DS9 spent absolute ages on this, I believe. And it works lovely. Been there plenty of times doing armour. And it has made a hell of a difference for every last one of us on the server. And then we come to the end island itself. Plenty of obsidian pillars, lots and lots of portals that were opened, but not many on this outer ring were able to be gone through due to them being over the void. People were too chicken to go into them, but I don't blame them. I'm the same. And we created ourselves a wither killing zone and chickens. Why would we have chickens so close to where we do the wither? Well, you do want wither roses, don't you? This is a cheap and cheerful way of getting wither roses every time you fight the wither. Just have a few 100 chickens in here or so, and the Wither, when he gets stroppy, he'll fire one of his heads down this direction and kill these guys, and you get some nice drops. So that was always nice. Withers and Wither Roses, just from this location. Okay. So, where did we get the Withers from? Is the next question. Well, let's go and have a look, shall we? Yeah, we're... Hey! Oh! Quit it, will you? Right. Let's go there. Oh, well. That hurt. I don't know why that hurt so much. Okay. Let's nip into the nether. First up will be the Wither farm itself. And here it is. Tunnel to the Wither farm. There's a box at the beginning where you grab some name tags. Now, I know somebody here has got the name tags I blew up. Yep, we're at the second one. I'll show the gauntlet again a little bit when we go back to Spawn Hub. I think DS9 was yes, he was involved in this. We had a good bit of fun with this little project. It was a large nether fortress that we flattened out and made so we could drag any withers along from one end to the other. They'll come to us because no one else can see above these walls. They'd come to us and then fall right down on the ends into this little chamber, where we then drag them a little further and through a portal. They'd go through the portal first and we'd follow into here. They'd then run towards Mr. Iron Golem there and fall in a hole, just like these guys here. Lots and lots of withers all following in there, and we'd then have some fun with them. Everybody hates creepers, don't they? So making them work for us is so much more entertaining. So we did. We made them work for us. Underneath here, just underneath, is a little creeper farm. And they will spawn and come along here, where we then would name them and let them through. And they would then join their friends down in here. Oh, no, didn't want. Can someone... No, that's it, Dwarf. Yeah, thank you. Dwarf Pug. Yeah. He helped me on this project. Yeah, my apologies, Dwarf. You're not about to complain, so... Right, so we got creepers in here. Can someone trigger a thunderstorm for me, please? Let's make life a little quicker. Thank you so much. Here it comes. Wait for a first old bang just to confirm it's there. Come on. Alright. We'll go with that. Couple of charged creepers. Because everybody likes making creepers work for them rather than being on the receiving end. So, Leo, did you ever get used to this farm? I don't think you did you? Right. Here you go then, sir. Press once these two buttons on either side. This button down here and this button down here. Press them once each. Yeah, those two. Okay. And at this end, you've now got a creeper and a wither skeleton. So, in here is a flint and steel. Taz, I suggest you don't stand too close. Now, click the creeper between the trapdoor and the minecart, and then run away. Click him with the flint and steel. No, that didn't go. Okay, Taz. There he goes. Oof. And you will have wither skulls for days. Every creeper will take off one head only. And we had a lot of heads. Indeed. It's always fun blowing up a creeper and making them do stuff for you. So, like creepers, not many people like pigmen. They hit too hard, as was witnessed earlier. So, we decided to take some revenge on them, didn't we? Dwarf Pug, as well as helped me build this, he spent ages building another farm. And that is where we're off to next. This here is my base, which I shared with Dwarf Pug. Let's jump into bed a second. We've got one player sleeps on this server, so it makes it nice and easy. So, yeah. This is my base where I've got far too many raid banners and stuff. And we decided to make a portal. Oh, Christ. A portal version of a gold farm. Yeah, he died. Originally... Oh, Christ, another one. Thank you. Originally, it was accessed via this little tunnel. But we changed it up. and made use of that room here. Can anyone guess what farms might be available through here? You got your gold, you got your slime, and you got emeralds. Sploosh. And this is our main gold farm storage room. Bones. Yes. Yeah, the main storage room for the gold farm. Because also just down below are 3 slime chunks. What I had planned to do, haven't managed to finish, was have slime chunks, the slime balls come into here, you craft them and make them into slime blocks, and all the other gold items from the gold farm would come into here as well. Unfortunately, there's too much redstone to finish off. I just didn't have the time to be able to do it. But this was a shulker box loader system. So you'd have full shulkers in these boxes of all the different items. And just below here was actually one you could just pull a few items out of. The idea was it was going to go back into the system once they were empty. But again, I couldn't finish it. But I do intend to do it once I've downloaded the server myself. Once I've got the save file. So, and Absinthe decided to bring her touch to it, Mr. Slime Man, and her terracotta. Thank you, Bruno, for the follow. It's much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. And here we have the gold farm. Portal-based gold farm. Large portals. It's about 20 in each of the cardinal directions. And we have snowmen throwing snowballs and making the piggies angry. A little bubble elevator which will then take them up. Lots and lots of them. And they will then come down here. You get a lot of them. So much that entity cramming and they're aggro, because they can still hear the screaming from below. You always get XP. Even if you're not actually swiping at them, they will entity cram and spit out XP as well. It was brilliant. The only problem we had was social zombie spawning. This area always got lots and lots of zombies, especially down below. But they'd sneak up on you and have a swipe. But this thing just churned out. Look at that. Taking damage right now. There's a entity cram in there. There's another one. See? XP just creeps out even though I'm not doing anything to him. So, let's have a look and see what else is in this area. Doink. Ow. We have the bottom of... I heard that. Oh no, it's a snowman. The bottom of the pigman farm. They're all funneling themselves into the middle. And this is the area where we would find the most zombies. Now, why? It's glass. You can't spawn on glass, and it's bedrock. You can't spawn on bedrock. Why were they always here? And that was something we could not work out. They must have spawned elsewhere and worked their way into here. It happens, so we just lived with it. And just over here was another extremely efficient farm. We have ourselves a slime farm. Thank you. Right. Yeah. We have ourselves a slime farm. They all come out off the edges of the single spawn chunk and land on the magma. Now, I've got it so that all the drops channel themselves into this exit. And you end up with a lot of slime. Thank you. A lot of slime. It's also 3 chunks, but the second 2 weren't actually finished. We had this one here, which has 4 pads, and the other one in the other corner, just here, only has 1. But when we ended up with this much slime, that would fill inside maybe 2 hours of working in this base. If that fills in 2 hours, you're getting too much for everybody. So we decided, right, we're going to stop. We're not going to finish those pads. They're working too efficiently. So we left it at that. We ended up with 2 full double chests of slime blocks. And we left it at that. Yeah, you can hear one dying in there now. Yeah. And Dwarf Pug, a lovely little miner, got carried away. He just loves to dig. So he got carried away and dug all this out. And he found so many diamonds. It's ridiculous. But the initial reason for digging it out was for his portals. Too many portals, but we love it. Absolutely love it. Couldn't have gone any better. So we have a few locations left to visit. While we're here, we shall, in the overworld, go over to Eli's place. Eli is another member of the server, and he had a lot of fun here too. Unfortunately, he's not on at the minute, but he's told me a few things about his little base. As you can see, it's a big boat. It's a big boat on the water. Now, the story behind that boat was it's meant to have run aground on some ancient ruins. You can just see a couple of the pillars on the edges. So it ran aground and got itself damaged on the ancient pillars. And he was building it up. This was supposed to be a dock. He's got just your regular farms around here. He's got bees, lots of bees. They're in here. Just hear them and see them. He also had himself a personal monument that he was working on. Again, didn't get the chance to finish it. Which is unfortunate. But how else can I say? How can I describe these guys? His crew. His boat's crew. Almost every last one of them created by Absinthe. I mentioned her before. Loves making statue models. You made one. I don't know which one, but... Oh, that one. Okay. Most of the crew then was made by Absinthe. Yeah, she likes making statue models. So that's what this crew is. Say, he's got the usual things: a mine below. He's got a beacon in here. Oh, he's got bushes, bloody things. Not much more I can say, unfortunately. Time was never on our side for people like you and I. But talking of Absinthe, I think we should go and see her base next. Why am I in the boat? Okay. And I'm glitching a bit. Okay, right, so... Whoop. There we go. So this is Absinthe Space. More of your artwork. A lot of cats. And a lot of villagers walking around as well. I don't know much about this base. So, unfortunately, I cannot... Yeah. I cannot explain what has happened around here. This looks like a nice ravine that's been modified. So, give me a moment.
Hey, Headcracker.
Hello.
Hello. I know a little bit about App Space here.
Okay.
Okay, if we go through doors here, go over here.
Over here.
And I helped Absinthe a little bit this room. Absinthe was having a hard time making a circle for this room. In this room, Absinthe putting all the heads of players and critters. We know Absinthe loves heads, right?
Yeah.
I'm not certain about the whole story, but I know that Absinthe had the foxes. Tez, do you know why Absinthe had foxes? No? Okay.
Oh, snow foxes.
Yes.
Oh, and I've actually never seen a snow fox. I've only seen the orange ones.
Well, foxes come in all colors.
Indeed.
So they made them at least in a couple of colors here, red and white.
Nice. I miss those.
Okay, and out this way, Absinthe loves making villages, loves terracotta and terracotta work with prismarine.
Mm-hmm. Especially loves the glazed terracotta.
Glazed terracotta and prismarine, those are Absinthe's hallmarks. Specialty here.
Yeah.
This fountain, if you look at it, you'll see there are 4 lions going different ways.
Mm-hmm.
That was to describe or to hide the portal a bit. And Absent enjoys making villages, and found this village and has always let the villagers run free here.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always tried to make sure I've left it daytime and not letting it be night when I'm over here.
Yeah, always good. Ah, right next to an icebox as well.
Yeah. I don't know where you are at the moment.
I'm back at the portal.
Okay. Back over here, if you follow me for a moment, a few of us got together, Commander Stryker and Shadow and myself. DS9, I believe. Oh yes, DS9 helped a major amount on them. I built up a mouse here, and we gave out a whole bunch of little mice all over the place to go chase down. Here's an example of one of the mice. Come over here, except the others were buried a little bit to the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you the mouse heads running around different places on the server, those are actually DS9's had a party, changed over to a mouse temporarily for our party. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
And we put a whole bunch of mice all over the place.
Nice.
Absent was, yes, and someone put a giant block of these over here. I'm not sure that Absent ever figured out who it was. May I tell who it was?
Yes, if they're... yeah, I expect... Yeah, don't see why
Well,
not.
she figures it was DS9, but Absent is wrong on that. It was not DS9.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. Well, she's given permission to believe it was DS9, so I guess I'm not at liberty to say who it was.
Okay. Never mind. Oop.
But Absent is prankster of the server, and other people will follow and some pranking also.
Yeah. You can't beat a good, pleasant prank. There's...
Yeah.
The server has a rule that pranking is not considered griefing, except you've got to appreciate that if the person doesn't like your prank, you've got to clean it up.
Absolutely. Oh, there was the canyon over here on the way to that round room.
Yeah.
Ab was planning on putting a village down there, but got busy with other things and didn't quite have the time to finish that.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah. But I've always loved this village over here, off over where the ice spike is, where we had our first ice farm.
Yep.
It was just a little tiny one, till I built the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's about it that I have for Ab.
Okay, I think that's quite fair. It's I've only been here once myself, so I only really knew about the portal itself and the mouse. So thank you for that. It's much appreciated.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself so you don't get much of feedback from her here and there in the room.
Thank you. So let's head back to Spawn Overworld. And from there, we'll head back into the Nether Centre. Oh, doors. Okay, so here we are, back in the Nether Spawn. As I was saying earlier, we started to put down piston bolts. And we're going to put them down to every major location on the server. The End, the Witch Hut. This one was going to be to our mining district over at the Mesa. But we didn't get get a chance to get to finish that one. But just on the other side here is the first of the first evolution that we had for gaining Wither Skulls. It was called the Gauntlet. Not sure how well you can see it, but it's an absolutely massive pad of nether bricks. And the idea was you were able to just drag all the skeletons around you could find and bring them to one location and bash them. Wait, don't throw those fireballs at me. Yes. I can imagine he would do a lot of time here. That's our Leo, spending a lot of time, as well as AFK time on many of the farms to get the materials we use. Watch out. Lots of wither skeletons over here. I don't know what that beacon effect is. Yep, haste and regen. Very useful for when you're coming across these guys. So, yeah, this was the Gauntlet. The first iteration of getting Wither Skulls. Let's see if I can get a better view. Well, as I was mentioning earlier about the piston bolt leading to the Mesa biome. It's over 1,000 blocks in a diagonal direction. You can see why we didn't get round to finishing it. 1,000 blocks is a hell of a distance when you're going diagonally on a piston bolt, because you've got to go 7 wide to be able to get all the bits in. The repeaters, the pistons, the glass to give you a push, and the rails. That's a lot. And finally, when it comes to pranking, we all know who is known on this server for pranking, but there's only one person that can really do it properly, and we had fun. We all had fun. And it's down our west tunnel. And that is right there. And here it is. One hell of a prank on our good old DS9. Had so much fun putting this together that I think he was just over how can I put it? Okay, thank you. I don't know how much he enjoyed it, but no, his tunnel was awful, absolutely awful. Random blocks, anything he had in his inventory, just to stop him getting blown up as he walked from here to his tunnel, to his portal. Yeah. Even though it's pink and red and purple, he did love it. He did love it. Absolutely brilliant project this was. This was used previously for Mrs. Tango Tech, I believe, on the Titancraft server. Was it season 3? Or was it season 2? I can't remember what you mentioned. but this was used. Yeah, this was used on her tunnel just to make it look so much better. Yes, it was her birthday tunnel. So DS9 had the only drowned farm on the server as well. So we had to incorporate that in here as well. But we were having so much trouble with portals. We almost gave up and managed actually to get his mob portal to link properly. But it was all the way down here. A long way down from his main portal. But as I say, we managed to get it to work. And we had so much iron. We built it out of iron. Yeah, totally worth it. So much iron, it was fun. Might have got frustrated and pulled out the first creative use to build it. Yes, but you didn't need to in the end. Didn't need to in the end. So, yes. It's DS9's lovely nether tunnel, which also incorporates Absinth's overworld house for his portal. Oh, God's sake. I will get up. Yeah, this is overworld portal room. It was originally in there, but to enable us to get the linking properly with his mob farm, which is over here, a little bit too close, but we managed to make the two. Yeah. We managed to make the two link well enough. So, yes. We had a lot of fun. As Absinth, again, dropping her creative juices around this part of the server as well. Yeah, DS9, again, he had many ideas to work with, but was unable to finish them. We want to get the new Nether, so we've decided to close down this season earlier than perhaps we expected. But with all these new woods and things. Oh, hello. Which one is that? So yeah, we decided to, with all the new blocks you're getting in the Nether update, we decided to update sooner rather than later. I had a motif of pranking him every stream. Yeah, you liked the sound buttons more than anything on his streams, didn't you? I especially made use of those as well. Oh, you get. Oh yes, of course you've got the server admin, haven't you? So yeah, I have a thing to share. Right, where are we then? Taz, what have we got to show then? Is it here or is it on another site? TP to you. Okay, what is this? What is this? Oh, is this your base now, is it, Taz? Welcome to the honey factory. Lots and lots of bees. And a fair bit of honey too. Yeah, okay. I only had 3 hives at my base. Automated, but only 3. What do we have over here? More. Redstone bee breeder. Okay. I'm a little lost. I've never seen one of these. You flick the lever to release all the parent bees at once. Okay, I breed them with the flowers. Baby is small enough to fit through, yes. Yes, okay, they're attracted to those flowers. Okay, they enter those hives, and then I take it you'd close them up to keep... Oh no, it's not, it's the other way. Once they're full, you'd be able to break them. Obviously with Silk Touch. That's actually very clever. I will give you that. Very clever. Very, very clever. I will have to give you that. I've never seen it done like this, but yeah, that's exceptionally clever. Top marks. Okay. Okay. Well, it certainly looks good. I will give you that. The lots of space for you to work in here. Nice and safe as well. You just didn't get much chance to do many of the tasks you wanted to do, did you? But there we go. We can always work on them in the new version. So we'll have a lot of fun with that one. How many more places have I got left to go? Annie, do you want to show off yours at all? Okay. Has Taz got a portal here? Okay, she experienced kinetic energy. I take that as a no. Indeed, Rip. Indeed. Okay, where can I throw myself to? I know. I will go there. Right. Back to spawn briefly. We'll nip through the portal. Xanny's is only just around the corner from here. And we're here already. Annie was working on her tunnel, another tunnel, and trying to get the nice looping set up. But Absinthe seemed to think it was a very big wave, so she put a surfer dude in here. And yeah, it that stopped Danny from doing anything more. That was it. It was just too brilliant not to keep it. Because I believe you weren't quite happy with how this looked. You were going to rework it, but once that guy arrived, that was it. Right, that's it. It's brilliant. It works too good. That was it. He didn't do any more. Left. Okay. In. Thank you. So. Okay. Ah! Yes, I remember the original box.
Okay, so this is where I first started, where Leo and I started basing, and I had a AFK fishery upstairs from here. Got a lot of things to help us get started. It was going to be a giant tree, but nobody seemed to like it. I haven't gotten around to it yet. But see where I made a small little cactus farm?
Yep.
And I built a proof of concept
Wool farm?
kelp farm over here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I also copied your wonderful sheep shearing wool farm from previous server over here. Kept everyone pretty much supplied in as much wool as they needed.
Yeah.
In all the colors, thank you very much. Over here, we have Early Game Kelp Farm, which was the obvious go down, plaque it, and come up, and up for air,
Yeah.
and collect it all. Now we've all done those. And then Leo and I did scouting around and found another place to build what we hoped would be a nice big castle. We didn't get finished with it, but we did a certain amount of it that we liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we made the guardhouse. One of the problems that we had with the server was actually a pretty major one, especially for Absinthe. That was the mesa. We couldn't
Yes.
find the mesa for the longest time.
And being over 1,000 blocks away in the nether as well, put a bit of dampener
Yeah.
on her creative skills, didn't it?
So I came up with a solution. And the solution is over in here. So I told everyone they could come and trade with my villagers over here.
Lots and lots of masons. Yeah. Each.
So I went through and found a mason for every stained and glazed color. Somehow my blue glazed, purple glazed mason appeared, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, kidnapped I wouldn't have done this if we had found the mesa earlier on, but this way everyone could at least get the glazed terracotta.
Yeah.
Here, Absent the cat could get it. But I kind of like the way the floor turned out here. Kind of,
Yes, that's actually very clever.
so that you could actually see the colors you want before you go and buy them. They are not lined up to the villagers, but they are lined up. So,
Yeah. But then this isn't the only villagers you dealt with, is it?
oh no. Leo built us a wonderful kelp farm here, where we have fueled most of the work, probably pretty much all of the smelting of netherrack in the nether from our kelp farm here.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes back 2 levels. It's one section that there's another section large behind it.
Okay.
So, and I grew some purple here just so that when I was running around I could harvest for some of the stuff
Yeah.
in the nether with purple. So, oh, Absent pulled a prank on me here.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah. Taz opened her mouth and told Absent when it was my birthday, and Absent left a whole bunch of her wonderful villagers. Then, okay, Shadow Taz, that be in there.
Yeah. Very clever. Very clever.
So there, she set up the inside to play Happy Birthday for me.
But it was just too good to take down, wasn't it?
Absolutely too big. Too good. I loved it so much. I still love it, so I've kept it. Okay, are you wanting to see the trading hall now?
Yeah. We can go see the trading hall. If I go here. Okay, if I go now like that and like that,
I am at the trading hall.
so am I. Opposite DS9's portal is the trading hall. There's a lot of very useful things found here. In the form of villagers.
I built the trading hall. No, it's not as nice as the one Tim Kraken does, but it's what I can do. Three.
It works.
I got a villager for every type. I ended up, yes, I put in a couple of leather workers, and I did that so that we can get the leather armor more easily.
You could also
Yeah, for
sell other parts as well.
Yes, I have all the trades over here. Hall is for armor and weapon. Not weapon. It's
This is primarily armor here.
armor and sword. No, wait. The swords. Okay, wait. The swords and stuff. I did have a couple of them over here, extra ones, but they are. I have another one for the
Yeah.
tool.
This one was primarily armor, and the other side was tools and weapons, which is just over here.
Yeah.
Making use of nice small little islands, well lit up, so we didn't get up any problems with the zombies.
Yeah, no, there are zombies behind the villagers that people could use to zombify the villager if they want to heal them.
Yeah. For example, this guy here, I've already taken him down. So I get an Infinity book for 1, or a Looting 3 book for 17 instead of 37. So it's already seriously discounted. There you go.
Yeah, and if you look in the barrels above, I was some extra books that I had for my fishery.
Yeah.
Not all of them have them, but some do.
Silk Touch for 1 emerald. In fact, 5 was a pretty good one in the first place.
Hmm.
So he's a good find. He was.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had weapons, tools, and enchants quite early on.
So it was really easy for people to get gear up.
Yeah.
They lost everything. If they knew what to do, I did try and tell people. Because I had people that could get emeralds for my fishery.
Yes.
Where I would do the fishing and have it all sorted out, and I had some fishermen over there at my base also.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably it for the
That's
trading hall here.
yeah. That is, I think, it for every last little location. So I think we'll nip back over to the portal and head on to the Nether spawn. And make our way back to Overworld spawn
Oh,
to finish off.
did you want to see the mesa?
No, it's not needed.
Oh,
We
okay.
we know it's over 1,000 blocks away. I think that's.
I have the coordinates.
Yeah, I've got them as well as a Nether, but no, I think we're good.
Okay, good.
One last thing I'd like to mention about the piston bolts. I'd set it up so that the bottom floor was departure lounge, and the upper floor up here was going to be all the arrivals from all the locations, but let's say didn't get round to finishing it. The idea was that you were close enough to the ground that you could just jump off and not take much damage. There wasn't going to be a stairs. That was only for me to be able to get up and down to fit it all in. But we had something like 32 bays for each level. So 32 arrivals and 32 departures was how it was going to be originally, but we just didn't get round to finishing it. Yes, and your little slime friends over there. Oh, somebody tucked him away. Nice one. For as long as I can remember, Shadow's horse has just been sat in this corner doing nothing. He's been bored out of his brain. And then we got Squish here. A couple of little squishy magma slimes. They were originally just in the middle of this floor in a box. And we decided enough is enough. They need their own little home. So we made a little viewing area home for them to live in. Alas, there was a bigger one, but he decided to suffocate in the move. These things happen. Yeah, it is a nice little home for him in there. So let's finish this little tour in the back in the spawn. Back in spawn. Okay. Fine. Ooh, I'm cramping. So here we are, back at Nether Spawn to finish off the season. We've had a lot of fun on this server, and we look forward to making season 2 even better. And hopefully people that have been with us on this this first journey of Creepers and Cream will join us for the second one. Who knows? We may actually be able to finish something for a change. Brilliant. I have to admit, this is probably the best send off we can even think of for the server. Lovely. Okay. Yeah. Do we know how long this fireworks displays goes on for? Okay. Well, it's all good. I have to admit, I've had fun on this server. It's been a nice break from some of the troubles of other servers that I've been on. No drama. Yeah, it has been pleasant to be here. Shadow managed to get the special ones working. Thank God no mobs are going to spawn up on us. No, while we're stuck here. Okay. Well, on this fantastic note, I think we'll sign off. Thank Annie and family for the lovely tour and the ability to play on such a fantastic server as this one. And we will catch you on the next season of Creepers and Cream. Thank you all, and I will catch you in the next one.